sponsored by Unsung Heroes. My name is Will Watkins. Usually with me is Mike Mercadal, but today we have the amazing
Sarah Kennedy.
Oh! That's right, everybody. We have a lady. Ooh. Ooh, have you guys ever seen one of those before in this room? I think it might be a new one. How you doing, Sarah? You doing good?
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be Sarah's a very funny comedian. She travels all over, does this, the fucking bullshit deal we always say before we introduce somebody, right? Today we have our theme for Unsung Heroes is going to be reboots, remixes, redos, reinventions. All right.
I am the all-female reboot of Mike Mercadal.
Oh, that's pretty good. See, that's what we want. We want funniness. Do you have a favorite reboot? Movie, TV, something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I really liked when they brought back Tomorrow People. Did you ever see Tomorrow People?
Oh, on the CW?
Yeah, it was on the CW, but originally it was on Nickelodeon when I was like little.
I didn't even know that. Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Suzanne, did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Suzanne Mole's our fact checker. Do you have a favorite, what do you call it, music or anything like that? Like
a remix?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Alien Ant Farm's Smooth Criminal. That's mine.
Yes.
I heard that before the Michael Jackson version, so to me, that is the best version.
That music video is pretty crazy.
It's
that
great,
little
right?
kid who can dance? That's cool.
Wears a double dare t-shirt.
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Do you have a favorite song or favorite remix?
Yeah, I mean, I was really obsessed with Girl Talk for a long time, and he only does mashups, so it's all remixes. Really.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
My favorite reboot, I don't know if you guys saw this, was 310 to Yuma. Did you guys ever see that one?
Yeah.
Remake? That was, it was way better than the original one. That was, it was action-packed, it was intense, I cried. Because the first one was like this weird, shitty, buddy cop comedy, and this one was legit awesome. It was great.
Who knew that such cool things could happen 10 after an hour?
Yeah! Aside from weather on the 10s. Have you ever had to reinvent yourself?
No, I've pretty much been this way since I was very little.
Alright, I appreciate that.
Yeah. How about you? You definitely. I've seen all your Throwback Thursday pictures.
Every Throwback Thursday picture is just another kid. It's just some poor fat kid in a stage of horrific. I would say that my biggest reinvention was when I moved to New York. I had done comedy in Florida for 10 years, and then when I moved up here, I threw out all my stuff. I threw out all my material. I had hours of it that I had gone on the road with, and I realized all of it was horseshit. And
a lot of puns, or
no, a lot of it was local references, and it was it was pandering to the crowd and all this shit, and it was just cheap. And I knew I could do better. You know what it was? I came up here. Do you know comic Nick Vatterant?
Yeah.
I came up here the very first night in New York. I saw Nick Vatterant, and I was like, "Fucking bullshit! God damn it! Go!" And so I threw it all out and started all over. So that's kind of stuff we want to hear from you guys. Favorite reboots, remixes, remakes, all that stuff. And if you've ever had to reinvent yourself. All right, so let's say we got our first hero up on the stage, everybody. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage first hero, yes, Joseph Robert.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Joseph, do you have a favorite remake or reboot?
God, I really like Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower. That's probably the best reboot ever.
Is that I didn't even know that. What?
Yeah, it's Bob Dylan. He's like, all along the watchtower.
And then how was Jimi Hendrix's?
Yeah, man, don't... I'd make a really good guitar. If I wasn't a comedian, I'd probably be a guitar. Whatever.
I feel like I only know that song from watching Vietnam movies.
Oh, it's the best Vietnam song.
Yeah.
Just mash up children being skinned alive, fucking napalm burning the forest. Just the worst things of that song. Dum 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 dum.
Do you have a favorite movie that's ever made or a TV show?
I don't know. I wish they'd remake shitty movies. Flops. like these things, they all started off with like a good screenplay that someone wrote, and then they got shitty. Like, let's remake Waterworld.
Oh, hey.
You know? Let's remake, I don't know, what's another terrible movie? Yeah, let's remake Ants. That's what we need, an Ants reboot.
It's just the original Ants, but they cut out Woody Allen.
It's an all-dude reboot called Uncles.
Uncles. Hell yeah.
What'd you say?
I got it. I heard her. No problem. Just, you know, guests doing host stuff. No big deal.
Did you just tell a joke that was so bad you just forced yourself to become an alcoholic?
This is why Mama drinks.
Yeah. What?
Have you ever had to reinvent yourself? Because you've had a hell of a fucking life, dude.
Yeah, you're seeing me reinvent myself right now. I'm actually a gay woman, and a lot of people don't know that. Not anymore. Sorry, Sarah.
Did you know that, Sarah?
I mean, I thought maybe.
He wasn't at the meetings?
It's new.
Yeah, they don't send. I don't know. I was homeless. Make a joke. They're like,
yeah,
address. I don't know. I don't go to the meetings, dude.
What was your favorite thing about being homeless?
Well, if we're being sincere, just like the fact that I started comedy and I was living my dreams, and if we're being funny, like I don't know, still that I was like, just being away from like, I don't know, just like getting to know homeless people on like, and I guess that's not really funny, but just on like a personal level, instead of being like, hey, don't look at this guy, he might kill me. Be like, well, we're sleeping together, I should get to know you. Mike, what's up? I didn't mean to point at Mike when I did that. I was just like, Philip! There we go. Not a lot of homeless Phils, I found. A whole lot of Mikes.
Do you have anything you want to promote before you get out of here?
I guess not. Fourth Thursday every month, my Twitter is Bong Rips the Book. Also, I have some really big things coming up. So,
oh yeah?
Yeah, if you want to get on the gravy train now's the time, because real big stuff is happening very soon. So look out.
Is this a legitimate, you have big things coming up, or a Facebook post, hey, keep an eye out, I have big things coming up,
hey,
so that nothing fucking happens?
I contractually can't tell you. So we'll find out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joseph Roberts, everybody. All right, now come to the stage. Please put your hands together. Oh, shit, that was him. Caitlin Bailey! Yeah. What up?
Been a minute.
Caitlin, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I'm loving your podcast, by the way. The one
Thank
with you and Wendy.
Yeah, the oldest profession.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we could talk about the whole time, that would be actually ideal. It's my new favorite topic.
Explain it to me. It's a great
Oh yeah,
podcast.
so the oldest profession is Wendy Starling and I, who are both professional mouthy whores. Every week we tell a different story from a sex worker from history. So we talk about Ishtar. We've done 14 episodes, and like we're just not gonna run out of bitches. Like it's just like it's called the oldest profession for a fucking reason. They're literally everywhere, and a lot of them were literate. It's actually the more literate you were as a woman in most of human history, the more likely you were to sell pussy for money. That's like, some historian should graph that chart. But yeah, they were like really discouraging wives from learning to read, because I don't know if you know this, but the more information you have, the cunter you are to live with. Wait, what?
The more you like sex.
Yeah, the more you like sex, the more you are willing to sell it. But as a wife, if you're like, no, I read that fucking book too, and it says you have to do the dishes also, like that creates tension. So it's like if you value childlike and malleability as like the highest metric of feminine awesome, right? Is like how manipulatable is she? Then like you don't want them to read. But whores have always been, we think for ourselves, but like no one hears us when we talk, so you're good. Historically.
Who's a famous like hooker from history that could use a reboot?
I think that we really glossed over Maya Angelou's history as a sex worker.
Yeah.
I think that we should.
Did you guys know that?
Yeah. So Maya Angelou's history in sex work is it's fascinating to me because like I decided to do sex work voluntarily when I was in high school. I come from money. I had I didn't have a drug addiction. I just was like curious and turned on by the idea. Maya Angelou was working as a waitress and like raising a kid by herself, and then these two lesbians like pissed her off, so she ended up turning them out and like running a brothel out of their home for a year. And then 2 years later, she fell in love with this asshole who then manipulated her into doing like a stint at a brothel like as his property. So she had two weird and different experiences in sex work that she writes about in her second biography. Like, I'm not making this shit up. Like, she wrote this out. It's fascinating. But she hated it. She was really bad at being a hooker, but was like really good at being a madam and was like a badass poet. And she's not the first badass sex worker poet. Veronica Franco is a famous Veronica Franco is the first published female poet in the Western canon. I should remember the name of the last episode we just did, but it's Asian and I'm pretty racist, so I can't hold that shit in my head. But I want to say it's UH049. Anyways, our last episode, it's coming out on Sunday, and she's a famous Chinese poet from the Yang Dynasty who is still studied and analyzed today in Chinese universities. And she was like a real drunk, mouthy whore that was executed for beating one of her maids to death. And like none of her patrons would come to her defense because she'd gotten like real slutty and like a real angry drunk recently. So like she'd like run out all of her court social like political capital. Yeah. So like when she beat her maid to death, no one was like, nah, it's cool, she makes me come real hard. They were just like over it. And she was, yeah.
Wow,
so it was real
just
fun.
like Steve Bannon.
Yeah. Yeah, they were real over.
Is there a movie or a TV show that you love? It's a remake?
Oh, remakes?
Yeah.
I was in the back pondering this question. My favorite remake is Aladdin.
Ooh.
Oh, yes!
Do you guys remember the first dog shit Aladdin?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was an animated Aladdin. There were probably 1,000 Aladdins before this one, but the one that I was raised on before the awesome one came out, the Disney version, the most fundamental difference was the difference in Jasmine attitude. Because the first Jasmine was just this like passive bitch that like laid perfectly on her back and was just trying to do whatever it was her dad wanted. And then I mean, we know Jasmine as like the patron saint of mouthy bitches. Like that's our like every like she's like, if she's a Marilyn Monroe fan, she's also a Jasmine fan. Like that's what I mean? Just that woman that was like, I gotta run away from the palace and take a taste of the underworld. Like that's that woman. She's not the marrying kind.
You have a monkey? Let's hang out.
Yeah. You seem funny and poor. Bring it.
Joseph Roberts, you have hope. Do you have a movie that you wish got remade or rebooted?
I don't remember enough names about things to be able to do this with anything other than just cold sweat anxiety. I'm curious to see if they could make a less racist Gone with the Wind. Like, that's a hope and prayer that I have. Like, maybe if they could just lean heavier into the slavery, you know what I mean, and make it, like, less picturesque. Like, if they were just, like, if they took all the... But the banter between them... Gone with the Wind is my favorite movie, and I feel guiltier and guiltier about it every day. But, like, she's a survivor. Yeah, she's a narcissistic, amoral cunt. But she makes it. And anyway, I wish they'd make a less racist version of that movie. Still slavery, but like what it was instead of the like jerk off fantasy dog shit version of what it was in that movie, which is what makes the film so racist, right? It's not that the main characters chill with the slavery. Like, I'm cool with like complex characters. It's that they paint slavery as like the better alternative to freedom. You know what I mean? It's like the slaves were better off. That would be
like
my...
how Republicans talk about slavery in history. They're
Did you guys see that?
That's $3 else.
No, this happened yesterday in Wisconsin. A fourth grade teacher assigned, no, I'm sorry, a fourth grade school-wide curriculum assigned the question, list 3 good things about slavery and 3 bad things about slavery.
They gave us great songs.
Yeah, jazz on a long enough timeline. Right?
Gone with the Wind. Caitlin, is there anything you'd like to promote?
No, it's still just the oldest profession. Tune in. We're on. We just got on Patreon yesterday, so I'm really excited about that. So if you love the podcast, retweet the part where we get money.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Caitlin Bailey, everybody! Yeah, that was great. Good job. All right. Bucking around here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your next... oh, God damn it. Here we go. Elvis Duran, everybody. Hell yeah! Yes.
Nice to see you, Sarah. How you doing?
You too.
What's up, dude? All right, cool. Hold on. Can you please help me out over there?
I got you, pal.
Thanks. Hey, everybody, what's up? Peace, peace.
What's your favorite reboot of all time?
I like Judge Dredd. I think it was kind of cool. Judge Dredd, the new one. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was dope. I like that one. That was really cool. I still love the Stallone one.
Do you see
that was funny.
The new Dredd?
I love Carl Urban as an actor.
Yeah, the new Dredd. If you haven't seen it, check it out, man. That was pretty cool.
I want Carl Urban to be like Batman.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
He was Caesar on Xena.
Yeah, again, he was badass in
That's
Judge.
fucking right.
That's right.
What?
You ever? Anybody watch Xena here?
Yeah.
Would you want Xena to be remade?
No, they were gonna, and then they dropped it.
Like, were they gonna make a movie? Or
No, they were gonna make a TV show, and she was gonna be like really gay, like actually gay.
like super gay.
We're taking it away from Elvis this stage.
I missed it. I know about Cena, but I didn't watch it. Whatever.
Dredd was good. I'm glad it was 100% less Rob Schneider. It was good, man.
No, I like Judge Dredd. That was a good one.
Do you? What's your favorite remix or remake of song?
Oh, well, you remember the Ace of Base one? The Don't Turn Around, and you're gonna hang on my baby. Don't turn around. That one, the original track is for Tina Turner. That one's a better track.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's like my track right there. But by Tina Turner.
What do you feel about how there's so many remakes and reboots nowadays?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's like that's what's needed in today, because it's not as band or song and artistic value like the way it was with the bands and all that. You know, like it's just samples and it's cool. You know, you could flip it as much as you can, but you know, you still gotta look back and go digging in the crates.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta go back, and I'm always doing that, digging all like old school tracks,
Well,
especially for the jukebox.
If you guys don't know, he's a b-boy breakdancer.
Yeah. So I got tracks, man. If you're a dude that wants to come and be like, yo, can you put me on to a song? We'll trade. You tell me what's a dope song, put me on. You know, be like, yo, you gotta listen to this song. This song is a fucking headbanger, man. You know, we'll trade.
Yeah.
And I'll be
That's
like, you gotta
like
listen to this band and this track.
That's like back in the day, like
That's like old school sharing music loving shit, you know?
Yeah, like back in the day, the origins of like hip hop and rap and stuff was like they took like disco songs and then like rapped over it. So that's
Yeah, those are still dope. I love like disco rap music. I still love disco rap music. Yeah, man. But I would say another reboot would be just another Santa Claus movie.
Oh.
No, you know the one with Dudley Moore?
Oh.
Did you ever see that one? That one's a little classic one, the 1985 one with John Lovitz.
I'm a Tim Allen guy.
Yeah, that one was kind of cool. They should reboot that one, but it was a fun one.
Would you want b-boy breakdancing to come back? Would you like them to?
It is. It's kind of like, I think it is back. Like, you know, it has its like kind of like competitive gladiator shit going on, you know? Like, it's trying to reach there. It's trying to get there. And it's getting there. I think the Olympics is going to have, the Youth Olympics is about to have, I don't know, for the 2019, 2020?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That was a
when
lot
it's,
of years.
Yeah, I don't know when it's coming. I never know when it's coming. I only know when it's happening right there. Then, it's going to come back another 4 years in there. But by that time, 2-3 years, I forget.
Bunch of replicas.
And I had another 4 years, like, it should come out later on. Yeah, no, but it's coming. It's blowing up. It's been blowing up.
If you could reboot any movie, what would you reboot?
Ah, shit. I don't know.
Like a Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, that just deserves a reboot, and they said they're gonna reboot that. They also said they would reboot The Warriors and Sister Act and and Big Trouble in Little China.
Sister,
you know.
I mean, there's a thing where like sometimes it's like you just got. I feel like you should leave some like Sister.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should just show it to the youths, the original shit, the old school shit. Just go, yeah, watch this, shorty. Don't give a fuck about the whatever. You're gonna get put on. And just leave those classic ones still. Work on some new shit.
Yeah.
But I know it's hard working on new shit.
Sister, I mean, they can make a sequel to it, I wouldn't mind, but like Sister Act 2, or like a power.
Yeah, those were already dope.
Lauren Hill, Sister Act 2 was amazing.
Yeah, those were already dope.
Makes me cry.
Yeah, those were already dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at
Well, I'll say the only moment that I tried reinventing myself at the time was like rocking Jinko jeans. Does anybody remember Jinko jeans? This is rocking Jinkos, man. I thought it was fucking cool. Dude, cool. You know? So that was my little reinventing moment. And a rat tail. Rat tails. Rat tail.
What?
Yeah, I had a serious rat tail. I had a girlfriend that used to do my rat tail. Used to get the fresh fade with the nice little do up top and a rat. Damn. She was fresh. She was just doing it. I'd come out the shower, it's all like flimsy but wet, but kind of cool when it's like not braided. You know what I'm saying? This shit is fucking dope, but it's gotta stay wet, like old school wrestler style. You know? You know, just like. You gotta wet that shit. Just gotta spray that shit. And homegirl would be like, boom, mad tight. You know, mad tight. And I was ready to walk the streets. I'm hard, son. I'm hard. I'm hard in '98 with a rat tail. I'm hard in 2003 with a rat tail.
Did you put a bead on the end of it?
Huh?
Did you ever have a bead on the end of it?
No, I didn't. But I did throw like a little dirty blonde look too.
Yeah.
One time I threw a little dirty blonde. She was pretty fresh. Yeah, I was trying to blow up styles. I was trying to be cooler than everybody.
I don't know if you do this. Every time Elvis comes to the podcast, he always wears something amazing.
Oh,
This is
no,
a great look
stop
right
it,
now.
guys,
It's very
stop
nice.
it. Thank you.
Very
I
nice.
mean, I got, if anybody wants to get down in the back, I got dice, bro. We can shoot some dice. Yeah, shoot some dice.
No, it's good. You got the scarf. You look like you're about to call like, somebody young blood.
Yeah. Listen here, young blood. You don't know a damn thing.
I would buy you every drink you drank.
Thanks. Oh, what a pal. What a pal. What a pal. What a pal. Put it there. Put it there.
If you bring back the rat tail and Jingo Jig.
Oh, no. But, I'm working on my mullet, though. I'm working on my mullet. It's coming off. You know, I'm just showing you. You can't see it, people. Radio.
Elvis, got anything you want to promote? Anything upcoming?
Just New York City, you guys, everybody that comes up here.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got. I'm working on it.
Tell Yolanda to come back next time. I miss her over here.
Yeah, where are you, Yolanda?
You don't even know where she is.
Yeah, where are you? Where is that lady? Have you seen her? Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her?
Elvis Duran, everybody.
Thank you so much, guys. Awesome. Keep on rocking, man.
There we go. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have you read that one, Sarah.
Oh, I'm so excited for you guys to. Why did you give this one to me? I am so excited. And no, this is all part of the podcast, so wowie. Everybody welcome to the stage, John the Prototype.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, it's my brother, everybody. He's coming up from Florida.
Yeah, I came up here just to see Mike Mercadal and the little bastard. I wanted to see the star of the show.
This does say Watkins the more I look at it.
Yeah.
It looks like it said Watlays.
That was my nickname in high school.
John, do you have a favorite reboot?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna get shit for this, but I actually liked the Tron reboot. I liked the first one, it was slow, but the second one was kind of that,
Olivia Wilde.
sexy, so.
That's the one with Garrett Hedlund?
Yeah,
Is that it?
Yeah, he's the son of Flynn.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, the son of Flynn. So Flynn's trapped in goes back to help this new civilization and this lost digital civilization. And then his son has to go in looking for him, and then he finds out that the corporation is essentially erasing the lost generation. So it was really kind of a say about the digital disconnect. You've got consumerism taking over people's rights, that kind of thing. So it was a little bit too heavy. There weren't a lot of people out there who were like, hey, let's talk about truth. And they just kind of didn't go to see it. So.
Did you see it, Sarah?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that a fair assumption or?
Well, yeah,
assessment?
no, I think that you really read a lot into it, and I think that that's absolutely what the movie is about. Now that you say it.
Okay, well, the other thing that I thought about was the master of all reboots and remakes. I'm sorry, but I'm going to take it. Okay, none of you said it. But
Oh boy.
James Bond.
Oh.
Come on, every like 5, 6, 7 years, every time there's like half a generation, they remake it, they reboot it.
That is like the king of reboots right there.
Yes,
there
no?
I mean, there was that theory for a while that James Bond was just like the code name, and then whenever the old James Bond died, the new James Bond took over.
Yeah.
How come they all like martinis?
It's a popular beverage. Wouldn't that be great? It was just like one like dude with like a with like a cardigan sweater. Like, do you have any IPAs?
Jim Bond?
Yeah.
Good old Jimmy Bond.
I like to take it to fair trade, not MGA. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Do you think, because like with Casino Royale when it came out, that like reinvented it because it was no longer like gadgets and gizmos. It was like parkour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And brute strength. And actually, from what I heard is that he looks more like James Bond in the books than the James Bond from the film franchise. Because he like isn't supposed to be pretty. He's supposed to look like he's had his face punched in a bunch of times. Which I
You think Daniel Craig listens to this podcast?
Oh,
What's he gonna think about
anymore.
that?
he is our only listener. It's like her, Toby Nelson's dad, and Howard Kamrick from Boca Raton, Florida. Howard, shout out to you, buddy. Do you like because when they did the reboot, they actually brought over Judi Dench from the Pierce Brosnan era and brought her over, but they just pretended like she's been there forever. Did you mind that, or because I kind of had a little hard, like I don't know.
Well, I love Judi Dench, so bring her everywhere.
Yeah, she was a great M.
Yeah, she's a great M.
She was. It was essentially she reminds me of the. Who played Rose in like the Golden Girls? Come on, you guys know. Thanks. But anyway, she essentially was like what Betty White would be if she was. She's like Betty White has that favorite one like I don't know why they say that he's tough. He has balls. He's like he has a vagina. Those things can take a pounding. That was the M that Judi Dench played. I mean, she was
Britain's Betty White.
Yeah. But
That is the most British Betty White you can imagine, too. Right? Stick up her lip.
I completely agree with you on both of you. So when they brought her over as the M, and then they have a new James Bond, to me that really was them kind of solidifying. I mean, because like they had the original guy, I can't remember his name, British guy. He was through Sean Connery to Pierce Brosnan and everybody through. But like when they brought her in, essentially it was again to me it was them telling us that the reboot, the remake is that James Bond meets each of the generations, and it really is they take an orphan and they train them up, and it's the 00 series. When one of them dies, they're replaced.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I like that theory that they're all the same person, or they're all it's just a code name type thing.
But that's admitting that at some point the Sean Connery Bond died. And I like to imagine that he lived forever.
Just living forever and slapping women because they deserve it. There was a weird thing where there was 2 Bond movies released in the same year with different production companies. One was Roger Moore, one was Sean Connery. What was it?
There was Never Say Never Again, which came out after James Lazenby to try to like erase that, and then they had that. Roger Moore's first one was. It was Live and Let Die, right?
Yeah, I think so,
it was
right?
Live and Let Die, which came out, and it was Paul McCartney came on in there, and they really did. They like completely changed it, and they tried to make it about like international community instead of like the individual, which was Sean Connery. Yeah.
Is there a favorite song they had that was remake or something like that?
Okay, so not to bring it down, we're gonna bring this up, but there's a guy named John Lee Hooker.
Oh yeah.
John Lee Hooker. Okay. If you've never heard of him, yes, you have. If you've heard an Elvis song, you heard him. If you heard the Blues Brothers, if you heard anything by anybody since John Lee Hooker came out, I mean, the guy he coined the blues riff that we all know. I mean, like what's it? ZZ Top. ZZ Top talks about this, about how like they made their sound from John Lee Hooker. So everybody keeps rebooting him, and it's a cool thing because he gives us a treasure, but he died penniless. So I'm actually not a big fan of reboot and remake and all that stuff, but I mean, John Lee Hooker, if people hadn't rebooted or remade him, we wouldn't have like a quarter of our culture, I'm just gonna guess. So
Is there a time you've ever had to reboot your own life? Rebirth?
Yeah, so I was born in a town called Stuart, Florida.
Hell yeah!
Which my mom...
just me? I'm the only one?
So...
They're brothers! They're brothers!
Mark Memorial Hospital in the house, y'all!
Yeah! Okay, so we're real quick here. So, like, I was born in Stuart, Florida, and so my mom saved the newspaper from the day that I was born, and if you've never been to Stuart, Florida, on the newspaper it said, Stuart, Florida, now celebrating their 8th paved road. Yeah. So bringing that to that, so like there was a time that Will and I were at a family reunion, like a photo shoot. Everybody's taking photos, and so Will and I we're in Florida boys, and we're in turtleneck sweaters, and it's just like, this is uncomfortable. We've got makeup on our face and we can't touch our hair because Mom wouldn't let us.
Yeah, we look like German artists.
I'm so sorry, you guys had makeup on your face?
And you know what, they like, so like
we have to be pretty for the camera.
I was a teenager and we had an Xbox. I didn't go to sleep till like 5 in the morning, and then went to school at 7, so I had these rings. So like we had that makeup on. We're both leaning on this just on a wooden railing, kind of looking at the lake, and everybody else is taking photos, and we haven't said anything for like 2 minutes, and Will says like, you know that you were the prototype, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm the older kid, and then I couldn't help but I said, well, that makes you the insurance policy. So.
Or if you will, the remake.
The remake, exactly.
John, do you have anything you want to promote? Any websites, upcoming shows?
Okay, well, the only thing is support live comedy. Creek Cave, you guys have a great organization here. And then secondly, I do have something called performersresource.com. Essentially, I'm a performer. I've been performing for 17 years now professionally and all that stuff, So, long story really long, Performers Resource is essentially like just stuff for performers, mainly for variety entertainers, balloon artists, magicians, and such like that. But it's got contracts and business card templates. It's just some advice and videos. It's completely free. It's just to help support the society that supported me, that performer society. So thanks.
All right, cool.
That's awesome.
Watkins, everybody. Yeah, and now come to the stage, my other brother, Mike Guild. There he is.
Thank you so much. I hate the family. I hate our. I knew your brother was a magician from the moment I looked at him. He dresses like an off-duty magician. I thought of something would be kind of fun. I wrote this bit for last week, and then I wasn't able to make it. There was that bad weather.
Bad weather, man.
And so I couldn't fly in from Atlanta, Georgia, where I fly in every week, specifically for this show. As you know, I work at TBS. Very important.
Good.
It's the first superstation. Ever in the history of TV. It's true, look it up. It's the first part of the Wikipedia page. First superstation ever.
Starting 5 after the hour.
Yeah, exactly. We invented that. Nobody else is doing that. But anyway, I couldn't fly in, so graciously, Mike and Will canceled the show. This place was up and running, no problem. They just said, they were like, well, you can't make it. Fuck it. Fuck everybody in that room. Let them chant all night. So if you don't mind, can I do the bit can I do a remake of the bit I was gonna do? I did do you remember last week's
Was it resolutions?
Resolutions was supposed to be the theme. So if you guys want to help me count down my top 10 resolutions for 2018. Is that the year? Okay. I kept getting it wrong. I'd be like, 2012, let's do it. Like, I don't remember.
I'm still writing 2012 on all my checks.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that your brain just like, you hear someone born in 1998 or something, and you're like, so what, they're like 12? You're like, wait, what year is it? Anyway, do you guys want to hear my top 10 resolutions? All right, I need your help counting them down. So every time I point to you, you're going to count down from 10. You guys know how to count. You guys get it. But we'll start at number 10. I want to scare a robot to death. I'm going to figure out how to scare a robot, and I'm going to do it till it dies.
Just show it a cup of water.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're going to say number 9. Just so we're on the same page, you know? Let's all get on the same page. I'm going to get cops to stop shooting black people or start drowning white people. Just to balance it out. One's going to happen. I'll fight for it.
Number 8!
I'm gonna finally get platinum status with my Marlboro Miles. I got the leather-bound suitcase last week. Shooting up in my Marlboro Miles. Remember those?
Number 7!
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna recycle less. Wasted a lot of time recycling last year.
So you're recycling time.
Yeah, I think that's why I haven't been smoking as much. I've been too busy recycling, so I'm gonna cut out the recycling and start smoking more.
Number 6!
Did you guys, wait, did I lose count? No, you lost count. I lost count. I'm gonna read one news article in 2018, before the year's over. I'm going to read at least one news article about net neutrality. What is that stuff about, huh? Let's find out together.
Number 5!
This is a good one. I'm going to buy Disney. Right? Think about it. No, think about it. They're going around, they're buying everybody, right? They're buying Marvel, they're going to buy DC, they're going to buy everything. Well, guess what? I'm going to turn around and buy them. Now I own everything they own. Checkmate. Okay? Too busy buying stuff. Never thought in a million years Open Micer Mike Guild was gonna buy the Disney Corporation. No, literally, no one will see it coming.
Number 4!
I'm gonna do 10 push-ups a day, 10 pull-ups a day, and eat 10 push-pops a day. I'm gonna balance it out.
Number 3!
I'm gonna meet a real Jew. No. You know what I mean. None of these people. I'm talking about a real, honest-to-God Jew. I haven't met one. I feel like it's due. I'm due. Number
2!
I'll try to be quicker. That's not what number 2 is. I'm just letting Will know. Number 2, I want to plagiarize more David Letterman bits in 2018. Number 1 New Year's resolution, I'm going to start celebrating Chinese New Year so I get a couple extra months to complete this list.
Mike Gill, do you got anything you want to promote before you get out of here?
Oh, I also really want them to reboot The Fifth Element. I think that would be a cool TV show if they did a reboot. And I also like Westworld. I think that's a cool remake
Great
from the original. I want to get those in before someone stole them.
All right, Mike Gill, everybody. Give her a round of applause for that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mike Steinberg. Mike is not here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for, I think there's somebody else. Alf Erlinson? Alf? He left? No, not Alf. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Shane Gale! Did the rapture happen? Where is everybody? Shane Gale, everybody!
Hi, what's
Shane, how's it going, bud?
Whatever.
Shane, do you have a favorite reboot?
Favorite reboot, like a movie?
Like a movie, TV show, something like that?
Fuck no. I like originals. I don't know.
What's What's your favorite movie that has been remade that should have just stayed an original?
Shit, I don't know.
I know a lot of people are upset that Ghostbusters got remade.
I don't care about that.
Or that Star Wars basically got rebooted.
I mean, Star Wars needed it because the shit in the fucking early 2000s was garbage.
Oh,
It was
the prequels
dumpster juice. Yeah, that was trash. Fucking, what's his face? The kid who played Anakin.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, he was a horrible actor.
Wrong.
It was not good.
Did you say wrong?
Yeah, I said wrong.
The only time that's ever been contested in human history.
I know, I like reboots. I like remixes.
Yeah, what's your favorite song that's been remade? Do you like Ignition?
That's like that's the bar mitzvah song. Like why people love Ignition remix? Like it's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm more of a bump and grind guy myself, personally. When I think about R. Kelly music, I like to really dive deep into the sexual prowess that he's singing about. Make everybody uncomfortable when I'm listening to R. Kelly. I don't want any kind of ambiguity when I'm listening to my R. Kelly. What's happening? What remixes, reboots? I like what's it called? Annie Up remix. I don't know if anybody knows that.
What's that one?
This Annie Up is by MLP. It's a thievery anthem, and then there's a remix to it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Annie Up is you play that, and it's like a soundtrack to white people getting their shit stolen. It's great. I love it.
Well, then I don't like that. I prefer that.
Annie Up.
I'm okay with it.
Kidnap that fool. I love any song where a lyric's like kidnap that fool, and it's like anthemic. Like they want everybody sing along now. Kidnap that fool. Yeah.
Do you have a time in your life that you had to like remake your own life? That you've had to like just do a complete 180?
Yeah. How I started comedy was like a 180.
Oh yeah, how's that?
So I was living with my girlfriend, and then I found out she was fucking some nigga. Some old fucking spoken word poetry ass nigga that she thought was better than me because this nigga like pretended to listen. Turns out he was one of these fucking, Cosby ass dudes, raping bitches and shit. Meanwhile, I don't have a rape to my name, and she didn't know what she had on her hands. So me and my girl were living together, and I needed a reason to get out the house, cause I would come home from work every day, and she was just there, like fucking on the phone with this nigga she was fucking behind my back. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the comedy club, and I said some shit to some dude, and he was like, that's funny, is that one of your bits? Like, nigga, I don't do bits off stage. And I did it open mic, and now here I am in the basement.
And now you got several rapes to your name.
I'm raping this stage for everything, nigga. God damn.
Is there...
The actual physical stage.
Well, that's fine. It was asking for it. Look at what it's wearing.
It's wearing black, so
we don't care about black people.
I saw the Golden Globes. Yeah, see?
You talking about Oprah's titties?
What's that?
You talking about Oprah's titties? Yeah, if I get some money, Stedman got some problems, I'm gonna fuck Oprah. I'm gonna fuck her.
Consensually, right?
I want her to be my lady. I'm not talking about rape. What's wrong with you?
I'm saying...
Oprah's gonna be my girl.
I'm just saying you're gonna bump off Stedman. Bros before hoes, bro.
And Gail.
I don't know that nigga. Now Oprah's gonna be my girl.
You gotta bump off Stedman and Gail? What the fuck, dude?
Oprah gonna be my girl. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna show him my color purple.
Nigga, I'm light skinned. This authentic slave rape dick. This shit is, my dick's whiter than yours. What are you talking about?
Is there a movie that you would like to get remade?
I would love to remake The Godfather, but have it be about just like a bunch of Showtime dancer kids in Brooklyn. There's like dancing gangs. Y'all don't even know. Man, I don't have time. We don't go to Far Rockaway sometime. It's scary. It's a lot. It's a lot of gangs where they dance. It's like the fucking what's it called? West Side Story.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. some money on the dancing and niggas get shot.
Shane, do you have any upcoming shows? Anything you want to promote?
No.
Nice. Shane Gale, everybody! Hell yeah, good job, man. All right. And are they here? Put your hands together for Margot Reese, everybody.
Margot is up there.
Margot, here it comes.
Hey, Margot.
One more time for Margot Reese. Here we go.
Sorry, give me my nicotine fix.
Thank you. What are we talking? Reboots?
Reboots, remixes, remakes. Do you have a favorite movie or TV show that got remade or rebooted?
I have two favorite reboots. It, which came out this year, great reboot. Didn't see it, but it seemed to make a lot of people happy. And second favorite one would have to be me.
Yes!
Yeah, I came out as trans 2 weeks ago, publicly. Yeah, thank you. Doing an all-female reboot of me. It's a lot. It is a lot of shit. And no one wants to see that. That never works out right. No one ever wants to see it. But I'm gonna change their minds. No, that was not a... Okay, shut up. All right.
You know what's the weird thing is that I say all the time, it doesn't matter the gender of the person. I was like, hey, what's up, man? Doesn't matter like what's between their legs. I was like, hey, what's up, man? So when you said that, I was like, hey, congratulations, man. I'm like, oh no, I mean, the other one.
That first off, it's like such a minor, like whatever a microaggression is. I know he didn't fucking mean it. I don't even give a shit. I'm a comic. My skin is way too tough to be offended by that. But everyone's gonna fuck up. Like I'm not going full time yet, so I'm in this weird limbo state. I don't know what. So you can literally say anything. It does not matter at all to me. You know.
How have the reactions been?
I've been predicting everyone's reaction. I've been batting 1,000. No one gives a shit. No one cares. Well, that's not true. I've gotten 3 different reactions. Women are excited. They're happy when they find out I came out because they're just like, our ranks are swelling. We got one and she's 6'3". We have power now. Guys are just fucking dumbfounded. They have no idea what to think of it. I tried to think of an analogy for it, but then I realized coming out as trans is the thing people draw analogies to. You know, like there's nothing else. Whatever weird situation. And then the third one was Eagle Wit. You know Eagle Wit? Yeah, he had a great reaction. He adorable street urchin. Love this kid. But he came up to me and he just kind of gave me...
You describe him as a Dickensian child.
He kind of is in my eye. He's poor. But no, he came up, we were at a mic and he just kind of came up to me and he gave me a side hug and then he was just like, you were my nigga, but now you's my bitch. And I'm like, I'm gonna assume that's a compliment. I'm like a decade older than you and I've got 6 inches on you. I would kill you, Eagle. You do not talk to me that way. So I think he meant well.
I'm also kind of like, now that you're trans, are you allowed to say the N-word? I am not allowed to say the N-word. I can't. Only in context when I'm referring to my nigga Eagle Wit. That is it. If I'm gonna be his bitch, then he is my nigga. I cannot say the N-word in any other context unless I am referring specifically to that nigga Eagle Wit. I'm still getting used to it. It's all new to me, all right? Transitions. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fuck up just as much as you guys are gonna fuck me up, so it's fine. It's fine.
What was the moment where you're like, oh yeah, I'm not this?
When I connected the dots, it was early October. After a week, I did the main comedy festival, which is produced and hosted by 2 different trans people. So
the state, not like the main one.
Yes. With that, it's up there. It's in one of the corners. I forget where. No, I did that, and it was just a great experience. I got to be around trans comics and then joke about their prosthetic dick like it was Trump or something. You know, it was just like not a big deal. And then after that, I came back to the city, and I was just off for a week, and I was just like, something is fucking percolating. I don't know what, but like I'm not on my game. And then I just reached the point where it was okay to question it. You know, it was like, all right, like if I was trans, it's all right. I can explore this issue. Then I did the math. I'm like, oh shit, I fucking am. It was a lot to deal with, like, because believe it or not, like I always thought I was just a weird guy.
Nope. I'm an incredibly fucking weird chick, and that is a lot to digest, you know? Like, shocker, I never wanted to be trans. This is not like I'm doing this for spots on all the all-female comic shows. Like, no, it's more core than that. Like,
yeah, I thought you were just doing this so you could perform an open Michelle.
No, I'm not that much of a hack. But when I was a kid, I never ever thought I would grow up to be a chick with a dick. I was not expecting that, I wanted to be a paleontologist, but life throws you curveballs.
Either way, you gotta hide some bones,
What's up?
Either way, you gotta hide some bones.
No, I'm rocking it. I'm not. It does not make me any less of a woman. I learned that. All right, and it's what I think. I don't know. It makes I feel special having it. Does that make sense? It is kind of a selling point for me now when I go on Grindr. People are really into it.
Yeah, you said that. You said that you get more DMs now? Is that what?
Oh, yeah. My fuck stock has gone through the roof. I might have gotten 3 messages a week, 30 a day, non-exaggeration. I get so many messages from creepy guys. Creepy cis women hit on me now. That's a thing, because apparently I'm fun for the whole family now. Something for everyone.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that you're more desirable now?
I best of both worlds. I have no idea. I'm not even going full time. I'm not even passing yet on the street. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I am a fetish, but I am an honest to God fetish walking this earth. So, in your face Puerto Rican MILFs, I'm the new hot commodity on the streets.
Nice. Margot.
Yes.
Margot now.
Like I said, you're going to fuck up my name again. Don't worry about it.
Is there anything you want to promote? Did you change your Twitter handle?
Just the Twitter, but I'm not really I fucking hate Twitter too. That was just me testing the water. So fuck my Twitter. I don't even use Instagram. I haven't changed it yet on Facebook. Yeah. I have a show in early March and I forgot what it is. I know I just wrote it down. That's it. That's all I got. But I keep getting booked on random stuff as I go along.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, Margot Reese, everybody.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, great job. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, your next to me. Here we go, Momo Pooja, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll clap one more time for Momo Pooja.
Hello.
What up?
How goes it?
Are you transitioning to a white guy?
Oh man, no. I don't think I could. I don't think my credit score could withstand the whiplash. You went from black to white. Holy shit! Look like Sammy Sosa. You're nigga, a show with a monocle. I'm rich, nigga. My mom. Oh shit.
He's whiter than all my Irish uncles.
Who's Sammy?
Yeah.
He's Dominican. No, wait. I don't even know. He's Cuban.
No, he's Dominican, right?
He's Dominican?
Yeah.
Sammy? No, man. He's Samuel Sosa now. He's Samuel. Mr. Sosa.
Do you have a favorite rebooted movie or a TV show?
I was thinking more musically when you were thinking about that.
Yeah.
I like all of Weird Al Yankovic's parodies.
Yeah.
More even Beat It. I like Eat It more than Beat It.
Oh.
Controversy.
More?
Yeah, man. I think it's got the same hook, but it's about food instead of an allusion to masturbation or a fight Michael Jackson would never win.
Yeah, did anybody believe Michael Jackson could have won that fight?
No. Well, it's a dance competition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ultimately, Beat It was orange. Is he wearing orange jacket? Red jacket? Yeah. Knife fight between some other people that he broke up. He was trying to break up a fight. Yeah, that nigga can't win no fights. Yeah. If you're trying to break up a fight with dancing, you're losing every fight.
What's your thoughts on Amish in Paradise?
See, that's a tricky song because it's that's a great song, but imagine how upset Coolio must have been to know that I wrote this for my dead niggas, and then you got this curly-haired Jewish dude just oh, I'm gonna fuck these niggas up. Actually, I do prefer Amish Paradise to Gangsta. I don't know the words to Gangsta's Paradise, but I know every word to Amish Paradise to this day, man. As I wake up in the morning and I harvest my grain.
Do you think Coolio's still angry about it?
Is he?
I believe. Do you think?
Oh man. Well then, he was Kwanzaa bot on Futurama, so he made fun of Kwanzaa. So if he really cares about black shit, I mean, he kind of sold himself out there. If you're listening, Coolio, fuck him. He's probably working at Target right now.
I'm very proud of Coolio for keeping the dreads while he was going bald.
Oh yeah.
Where he's just got like 3 dreads. He looks like Homer Simpson.
Now he looked like the Cynthia doll. Oh, like, oh no, it's not so cool. He just lost the I and the O. He probably owes it to taxes or some shit. No, I'm not really a fan. I am a fan of reboots that are getting made with black shit. You know, I love black shit. I like that they put, what's that show? Girlfriends. That's like a black Sex in the City.
Yeah.
But they never made a black version of Entourage, which was like the male Sex in the City.
I mean, kinda. Ballers is
Is Ballers that show? I never watched it, but that's The Rock. He's like, multi-ethnic. Because
it's all football players, so it's like all the football players are black.
All right.
You have like David Koechner's like, I'm a nerdy white guy.
How many baby mamas have speaking roles on the show?
There's actually a bunch.
A bunch? All right, that is pretty black. I'll give it that.
Like, what's his name, Omar?
Is one of them gonna get? That's a Ray Caruth joke. I'm not gonna go there.
It's it's basically just Entourage in the sports finance world in Miami.
So
it's like Jerry Maguire with a crew.
Yes, exactly.
It's Jerry Maguire with Cuba Gooding Jr. playing both roles. He's like Eddie Murphy. He's just playing both roles. He's a white face. Cuba's cool.
Are you a fan of when they recast the traditionally white roles of black actors? Like Fantastic Four was rebooted with Michael B. Jordan.
After the fact?
Yeah.
See, like, I was thinking about that, like, while you were, like, I was trying to black this shit the fuck up. Like, if you notice that they can only start doing that now because black people, I think, have progressed in film logic to play these roles. Yeah. But like in the early 90s, niggas cannot play any white role. It just doesn't make any sense. Like Meteor Man is a black superhero, but he could never just fill in for Superman.
What about Dracula?
You mean Blackula or a vampire in Brooklyn? Yo, man, for sure, bro. I confuse the two too. I don't even know the difference. They both suck.
That's my thing about like superhero movies. They like recast the dudes. It's like they're finally just making the Black Panther now. Like there are black superheroes. You just never made a movie about them.
Static Shock.
Static Shock. Yeah. Static
what
Shock
if
needs to be made.
What if they made like an ultra black Static Shock, and they have like Childish Gambino play him, or I don't know. Is there any other black actor? No.
Get that kid from Stranger Things. That guy's awesome. That kid on.
Which one?
Talk about the kid from Stranger
I don't watch the
Things.
show.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucker. Nah, he's too old now.
Did you know, like...
They're remaking Coming to America. They're making Coming to America too. They sure are.
That's one of those...
They made a McDowell's. They actually built a McDowell's out in Queens to film, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Arsenio needs that money, like, real bad.
Is it a remake or a sequel? Like a way later sequel?
I guess. What's the difference between the remake?
One is called Coming to America, and the other one is called Coming to America.
Oh, shit. You know so much more about me. You in the loop. Damn. Teach you the handshake. I missed last meeting. I was high as shit, yo.
Momo, is there anything you want to promote before you get out of here?
Come to the Grizzly Pear on Wednesdays and at 10 o'clock. Some other shit, but fuck it.
Nice. Momo Puja, everybody! That's great, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage right now. Put your hands together for John Paul Rivera!
Hello. I also am a big fan of 3:10 to Yuma. I like that movie a lot. But My favorite reboot remake, I don't think it's aged that well, but when it came out, I really liked it. It was Batman Begins. When it came out, I was like, oh, because Batman and Robin was like so fucking shitty and crazy that Batman Begins looked like so like grounded in reality next to it. Although now it's nuts. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But it has some cool shots of Liam Neeson like wearing arm things, so I like it.
The wrist gauntlets?
Yeah, with those, you know what they're called?
Yeah, man.
Do you have them on right now? No, he doesn't have them on.
I have some at home, but they're like made of knit. They're like yarn. They're great.
That's not gonna help you fight crime well.
No, but
you can't block a sword with those.
I can block the frosty breeze of winter.
So you can, if you're yarn Batman, you can only take on Mr. Freeze. He's the only villain you're ready for.
Mr. Freeze and maybe Scarecrow.
There was some of us. Mr. Freeze, a doctor. One of those cool doctors who's like not a dick about it, you know? He's like, should I call you Dr. Freeze? He's like, don't worry about it. You can call him just Mr. It's fine.
Everybody chill.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that deserves a reboot.
I'm a big fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street series, and that very famously got a reboot in 2009.
I never saw the reboot. Did you like it?
I didn't. I was really rooting for it. I really wanted it to be good because they cast Jackie Earle Haley, who's like a real good actor. Yeah. One of the things that's like weird about the reboot is that in the reboot of Nightmare on Elm Street, they just flat out come out and say like Freddy Krueger was a child molester. They're like, he molested children, which was always something they very artfully danced around in like the old series. They were never come out and say it. They're always like, oh, Freddy Krueger was a child murderer, a murderer of children, as if to say he's like, you know, a dream demon, wears claws, but he's not a weirdo, you know?
Freddy Krueger made John Walsh famous. Man, that's a great joke.
It is good. It's fucking killer.
The listeners will love it.
That was a great reference.
Remixes,
if you love America's Most Wanted.
Who doesn't? Kidding me? John Walsh? Some people think that the guy John Walsh thinks killed his son isn't the real guy. Read that?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because John...
It's very Memento.
Yeah! You think John Walsh is covered with tattoos? That would make him hot as fuck, huh?
Also directed by Christopher Nolan.
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 Nolan references in one set.
Hell yeah. We'll talk about Interstellar and then we'll wrap it up. I don't like that movie. It's so stupid to me. Because the whole thing is like, fucking, what's the guy's, Matthew McConaughey really wants to get back to Earth, but you know why go? It's suicide mission. You're never gonna make it back. So just send someone else who's like not, you know, willing to really nut up.
John, is there a time that you've had to reinvent your own life, reboot your own life?
When I bleached my hair to be cool, that would probably be it. When I bleached my hair to look cool and to try to look like professional wrestler Steve Corino, who's not a very popular one, but was my favorite for a long time. Remix songs. The only one I really remember loving was the Men in Black theme. Will Smith made, and then he made a much maligned follow-up. You guys remember the song from Men in Black 2?
Oh.
Nod your head, nod your head. Like it was supposed to be a big popular dance. No one gave a shit. And then it was so bad that they didn't even let Will Smith make a song for the third one. They gave it to Pitbull.
Oh, that's right.
Who made... I can't even remember. He made a song, though, for Men in Black 3.
I was in South Florida at the time. It was all over radio. Still don't know the name. It's just a Pitbull song from Men in Black 3. That's all I know it as.
Yeah. Okay.
If you had to reboot any existing movie, any movie that you think deserves a second chance, what would you reboot?
I'll reboot Spider-Man again. Let's take it around one more time, you know? All Filipino cast this time, though. That'll be fun.
Just it's all in Tagalog.
Yeah, we'll do all Filipino cast. No, we want to give some actors some opportunities, and we also want to give some people on the internet some fuel for the fire, get them all riled up about Filipino Spider-Man.
We all know that Spider-Man is a nurse in a hospital.
Spider-Man is played by Manny Pacquiao. He is a 55-year-old teenager who hates the gays.
John Paul Rivera, do you have anything you want to promote?
You can follow me on all social media at John Pal Rivera. So thanks a lot for so much. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me. Yes.
I think they should reboot Spider-Man like half and half time, like a fractal almost, where it's like just sooner and sooner and sooner making reboots.
Just like halfway through the next movie, they reboot
There's
it.
a new one, yeah. But
They're like, Andrew Garfield's doing such a great job. Oh, there's Tom Holland. Oh, who's that? Oh, yeah, that's the little kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah Kennedy's Spider-Man now.
Hey!
And then just one at a time, everybody in the theater gets to play Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that's what Andy Warhol meant, was that in the future everyone will have 15 minutes of Spider-Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Adam the Suzanimal. Suzanne! Here he comes, wearing a Jake the Snake shirt.
The resurrection of Jake the Snake. You ever see that was on Netflix where he learns yoga? Kind of a reboot. He rebooted himself.
Yeah,
Indeed, he did, I suppose.
People have second careers. Mick Foley quit doing wrestling. Now he's a storyteller.
Children's book author.
Yeah.
Author. He's written.
He's a big fan of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's just
something to do.
He went on full Santa cosplay for a bit.
Yeah.
He wanted to be like a mall Santa. He likes his Shalom. I don't know.
I used to take when I was in Florida. I used to take the comics who would come to the Improv. I would take them to morning radio, like super early in the morning, and sometimes in between radio spots, we'd go get breakfast. And we went to Cracker Barrel. Me and Mick Foley.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
And he asked the waitress at Cracker Barrel for real maple syrup because they only had the sugary kind, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll bring you some." So she brought like 4 little tiny maple syrup bottles, and he took them all in his hand and he put them in his pocket.
Hell yeah.
Like, you go, McFoley.
How are you gonna have some? I don't know.
Adam, is there a movie that you love that's been remade, a reboot? Do you like the new Spider-Man?
I gave up with after Spider-Man 2. I haven't seen another one since.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I like the 21 Jump Street reboot. That was fun. I like that. It was good.
It was great because it was a spoof on Reboots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it kind of was very self-aware and self-absorbed, so I could relate.
I like the 21 Jump Street. The movie was a spoof on Reboots. 22 Jump Street was a spoof on sequels.
Yes.
And I don't know if you knew they were making
the Men in Black mashup. That was in the Sony hack.
Yeah, they're making it. It's a mashup. They're spoofing shared universe.
Yeah,
it's gonna be 21 Jump Street with Men in Black.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm for it. I'm all for it.
Adam, can I ask you? This is a very specific question to you and your interests. How did you feel about Double Dare 2000?
Oh, that's a great question. All right. Here's the thing about that. That's a great, because I was gonna bring it up actually. I was gonna say I want to reboot it again, but. Here's the thing. It was the pacing, because they had that fucking Triple Dare challenge box, which only allowed you to ask like 2 questions in the second round. Mm-hmm. Plus, I think Jason Harris. I mean, he's a voice actor actually in New York. I think he has retweeted me once, the host of Double Dare 2000, and I think the announcer was Tiffany, and she's some variation of an Instagram model, I believe.
Oh.
Something like that. Anyway, but yeah. So the pacing of the second round was off, and it just made it. It was just dull. And I think Jason Harris kind of he was hosting for kids. There wasn't enough wink, wink, nudge, nudge like Mark Summers would do. Where you watch now, like, oh, I was talking to. He was doing an impression of Elvis. Why the fuck would kids know? I don't know, but it was good. It was fine. I like everything. If it was Double Dare, it was better than anything else anyway. That was a great question. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I'm flattered. I could talk about Double Dare 2000 forever.
Where was it filmed?
Orlando.
Did they film it? In
Orlando. They kept filming Nickelodeon stuff. The last thing they filmed in Orlando was Splat, which was when they tried to reboot Slime Time Live, which no one. It was the summer of 2004, and I believe that was the last thing that Nickelodeon filmed at Nickelodeon Studios before it became Blue Man Group / TNA Wrestling.
Yeah.
You do not even know how obsessed I am with this exact timeline, so I'm so excited that you're talking about it. I'm so excited that you're talking about it right now.
Fucking Blue Man Group. Oh man, I'm gonna reboot I'm gonna reboot Caitlin Bailey's podcast. I think instead of like famous girls, but just guys who paid for whores. Yeah, not me. Totally, it's
The
illegal.
oldest professionals.
Yeah.
The oldest
Young.
customers.
Yeah.
That made me think of Jean Reno going to a hooker. Like, I am going to a hooker. Natalie Portman. Is that how he thought of it? He's French. He's a good man. He was in Hotel Rwanda, and I started laughing. So I love that guy. I'm like, this is hotel. I know.
I actually live next to G Renault. Like he's he's the building next to me, and I see him all the time with his kids, and he's always taking them to karate class.
We are going to karate. We're going to be professionals. I was in Godzilla with Hank Azaria. He does good voices, like the opposite of this. Listen, I should take a Muzzy class. I can't believe I talked about Hotel Rwanda like that on a podcast. I have no soul.
What movie would you like to get remade? Did I already ask that? No.
I want to remake Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
Because remember the scene where he's in the toilet and then the snake like bites his dick?
Up. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. In that scene, he should have peed in the snake's mouth. That's all.
So you don't want to remake the entire movie?
No, I'll make the whole movie anyway. But I mean, it's also Kenan Thompson's the best thing he's ever done on film. I don't know if he's done a lot on film, but that was
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Good Burger actually was Good Burger should have won the Oscar, I think.
Yeah, Fat Albert.
No, that's a reboot too.
Yeah.
I should reboot myself. I think.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you ever changed? Have you ever reinvented your life?
Not enough. Not close, but not enough.
You got that sick rompum.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was a good day. You know what happened to that? Here's a true story. So don't if you shop at VIM, this is what happens to you. I bought a pair of red shorts from VIM and put it in the same wash as the rompum, and now it's a red, white, and pink. Red, blue, and pink American flag.
Wow.
So commie bastards. I'm gonna remake Double Dare. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna remake Double Dare again. Just whatever. Just rename it something. Call it Double Dare. I don't know. Fucking do it. We're gonna do it in my apartment. Yeah, whatever. A triple dare, quadruple
dare. You should do a
dare.
shared universe and do Double Daria.
This is my stop. Gotta find the flag.
Or you could also do double drug abuse resistance.
There's a pin. There's a pin. Like there's an enamel pin which has the double and then the DARE.
Ooh, nice.
Then what about a double dragon dare?
You should do a double dog dare, but instead of human contestants, it's just dogs.
We can bring back Will Shriner.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? See, you have to fucking listen to the Unsung Heroes universe. You have to fucking pay attention. God damn it! Don't Yeah, I know. God, this Animal Universe. Just wow, you could get lost in there and really want to come back. God, I am. Yeah. So I'm gonna remake everything. And I went to a Girl Talk. I don't know if I'm over it, but I've seen Girl Talk I think 5 times. And one time, this is when Williamsburg was like mid gentrification, and he played a free show at the Williamsburg waterfront, and he does a thing where he plays the piano from Tiny Dancer, and then Biggie's Rap from Juicy, and that's playing, and all of a sudden that happens, it starts the fucking sun shower, and I'm like, this is the best moment of my life, and everything else after that is. It's hard. It was hard. I peaked in 2009, and then at home I watched the main event of TLC 2009 where CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy. That was a good day. And then this is the only time in history actually. That day was when someone was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and they got the $1 million question wrong.
Oh my God!
Look it up on YouTube. It is. Don't actually because trigger warning. It's
That's
really
brutal.
fucked up. It is as bad as you think it would be. It is so uncomfortable. And they made a different song just in case someone got the $1 million question wrong.
Oh! How does it go? What's the song?
It's just bah, 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 bah. It just sound. It's not. Yeah.
The first guy who won the $1 million.
John Carpenter.
Like they even going into the question, they
He
were
called
like,
his dad.
Right, yeah, exactly. And he was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this, and then hung up. But like the entire time, they were just like, it's gonna happen. Oh my god.
Well, they filmed it earlier in the day, and then they because they wanted people because it was a Friday, and it was so they said, yeah, someone's gonna win tonight. Because remember they only aired it for like 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So they like in August, and everyone figured, oh, someone's gonna win in the last one. Then no one won. Then in the November run they won, and then they started airing it 15 times a week, and then. Then the XFL. I don't remember. How much? I feel like I've been up. Like I've done my half hour.
No, you're singing my song.
Do you have anything you want to promote?
So I gave a name to this mic I do on Saturdays at the Creek.
Did?
Yeah. We're gonna call it Bonus Round. If it's ever on the website, it probably won't be. It's probably going to be Let's Be, because I've asked 2 people to let me be the admin on the Let's Be Friends group, and they don't know.
Oh.
I'm going to have to make an announcement on the Let's Be Friends group. Will the person who can make me an admin please stand up? Because I need to change the name, because putting the word friends is... I could be a social person. Fuck it. I'm a goddamn social animal.
Come here, 4 o'clock on Saturdays. Adam Suzanne, everybody!
R.I.P. JT York, free Donnie Jeffco.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage. Put your hands together for Alex Murray! There you go.
Yeah, what up?
Talking about reboots, buddy!
Yeah, we are. I'm all about them. I love reboots.
What's your favorite reboot? Do you like the TV show reboots?
You know what? I was gonna say we should reboot. I really think we should take another shot at that one. All I remember is clunky CGI animation and like a goofy dog.
One
and
Saturday
Megabyte.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
One Saturday morning was What's Up.
It was that and the new Johnny Quest, back to back.
Oh, the new Johnny Quest. That was a great reboot. The new Johnny Quest was fucking awesome. I haven't thought about that in forever. Good job, Cartoon Network.
What's your favorite reboot?
Well, you know, I'm a stage actor. That's like where I come from, and so like people get really bent out of shape about reboots and redoing things, and I don't understand it because that's like the whole fucking point of plays.
Yeah,
you just do them over and over and over and over again. Like, let's just take another look at Hamlet. Let's watch them again, which is the closest we get now is Spider-Man and Batman. But yeah, that's it, because there's only like 8 or 9 stories, right? It's all the same shit. Like, it's either you've got a weird power you don't know what to do with, or you hate your mom, or you hate your dad, or you want to fuck your mom, or you want to fuck your dad, and you want to fuck somebody with a weird power. That's it. There's only like 6 or 7, or like you're lost, or you're in a new place and nobody else rollerblades, and you got to figure out how to rollerblade and get the girl. There's only like 6 or 7 stories. So
all like Oedipus or Hatchet.
yeah, that's it. Oedipus or Hatchet. That's it. I'm lost in the woods. What? Hatchet. Harry Paulson.
Because most movies, especially adventure or fantasy stories, follow the hero's journey.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It's all monomyth stuff. And
Harry Potter,
sure.
Luke Skywalker,
Sure.
Jesus Christ, they
Sure.
all follow the same hero.
yeah, no doubt. Most of them are better than Jesus. Jesus is kind of a garbage monomyth.
Well, he's a Hufflepuff, so.
Jesus is a Hufflepuff?
Yeah, Jesus is a Hufflepuff.
Jesus was a Hufflepuff. That's that Chris Christopherson song that nobody remembers. Jesus was a Hufflepuff. Jesus was a Hufflepuff and never won no Quidditch. Nobody gave a fuck about him because he was kind of a whiny bitch. But yeah, that's like I did fuck it. Like and the internet gets in a huff every time. It's like make Ghostbusters, make it again, fuck it.
Do you feel like there's a time frame though that it's like wait 20 years?
No. There's the answer to that question. No, make them again.
So who would you put in next year's 3 billboards outside of?
Oh man, sure. I haven't seen it yet, which I'm really sad about. But I mean, oh man.
Kevin Bacon in it? Because I put Kevin Bacon in it.
Yeah, sure. Let's have it. Kevin Bacon can be. He's basically Woody Harrelson, right? He can play Woody Harrelson. No, let's flip it. Let's gender reverse it. Let's have Kevin Bacon be Frances McDormand, And
Angela Bassett?
Angela Bassett can be the sheriff that's not doing her job. I don't know if I'm making jokes or not because I haven't seen the movie.
I think that sounds great.
Yeah, word. I don't know. Like, again, like it's like how many versions of Hamlet are being done this year? So yeah, why not make everybody over again? I think from a marketing standpoint, you're gonna need to wait every couple of years.
Well, I mean, even if you want to go with that angle, like Romeo and Juliet is a reboot of Tristan and Isolde,
Sure.
or whatever it's called.
Absolutely, Isolde.
Isolde.
Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm saying. There's only like 5 or 6. No, Shakespeare didn't make any of that shit up. Hamlet's a reboot. He stole that shit and made it better and rewrote it. That's another thing. Like, take these big things, rewrite them. Fuck it. Doesn't have to be the same words. Can be cool, but anyway.
I think it's weird though, because like sometimes reboots and remakes remake things that already exist. Like for instance, Fast and the Furious was just a remake of Point Break.
Yeah. And then the remake of Point Break was, I didn't see it either, but the general consensus was that it was a piece of shit.
Oh, the real
The reboot, the actual reboot of Point Break, where like Bodhi was a adrenaline junkie.
Oh,
that's the thing. Is like why'd they remake? It was already remade.
Yeah, but why not, man? Take a shot. They took a shot and it sucked, man. I've seen a lot of shitty productions of Hamlet. They're fucking not good. But I'll keep watching them because I want to watch that asshole try to like figure out how to kill his uncle. He's got to do it. It's fucking figuring out how to kill your uncle's hard as shit, and I want to watch other people think about it.
I didn't know that Fast and the Furious was a Point Break remake.
I didn't either.
It wasn't technically,
but like it's all the same shit. They're only 6 stories. Is what I'm saying.
I'm sorry.
Like
if you're gonna remake Point Break, I'm gonna need some more president masks.
That's it. That's that story. You go undercover.
You want to cover up Vin Diesel's face?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'll leave.
You go undercover and you get too deep. Like that's a story. That's it. You know, you start off doing one thing. Yep, Donnie Brasco. Pick it. Any mob movie. You go undercover and you get too deep. Is there a fucking yes? Absolutely. 12th Night is the Shakespeare. Goes undercover and gets too deep, and you care.
My favorite Shakespeare reboot was at the Palm Beach Community College theater program.
Nice,
I
awesome.
saw when I was like 10 years old. They did Macbeth, but everybody had lightsabers, and it took place in the future.
Woo! That's awesome. I was part of a Macbeth reboot where we were like Pictish. So everybody, it was the most aggro. We did CrossFit training for 2 hours every day as a cast, and then we were covered in like blue woad stuff, and it was just basically all fighting. We put a giant sword fight everywhere we could. It was pretty fun.
I was in a Midsummer reboot that was all Brazilian.
Sure.
So this was Brazilian. Exactly.
I tell you what, for that, we talk about transforming, like if you're an actor again, like you
got a Brazilian
sort of weirdly, I did. Well, dear listeners, you cannot see me, but I am a 5'8" white fellow with a big, giant, great big bushy beard. And in my senior year of high school, I played the King of Siam in The King and I. Oh, it was bad, man. It was not good. I did lose a bunch of weight. I went nuts losing weight, but I for sure nared my whole body, which was a weird evening with my mom in a bathroom.
That's how she was getting to know you.
Oh God, you deserve way more credit for that. But damn, I also hate that fucking song. I used to go lock myself in my dressing room like a diva while that was playing. But
etc.
And then in order to tan me up, we did a lot of self tanner. So I was super duper orange. And super duper orange, King of Siam with black hair, white guy. And there's a Tumblr. There's a wonderful Tumblr of King and I yellow face, and I proudly submitted a picture of myself to it. You can get on there and just laugh at white. You know what the hell? In rural Georgia, we didn't have. We had 3 Chinese girls, and they were all in it. Didn't have a Chinese dude, so we just yellow faced me right up.
Oddly enough, they played the white women.
They did not.
Is there anything on the promo for you?
Yes! Streaming now on Amazon Prime. Please, everyone, watch Millenniums. It is a television show in which I am the lead.
Yeah.
And it is about two straight white dudes and one white dude, that's me, navigating dating apps and fuckery, and it's called Millenniums because the shitty asshole at the coffee shop where we hang out is like, you fucking millenniums always coming in here. Yeah, that's a great running gag. But check it out. It's a lot of fun. I had a great time making it, and I'm really, really proud of it. We worked really, really hard. It turns out making a television show takes a shitload of work. So Millenniums TV on Instagram, and just type Millenniums into Amazon Prime. It'll pop right up.
Hell yeah, Alex Mary, everybody.
Yeah!
Watch the show. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if it's here. Put your hands together for Ernest James Green.
Yo.
What up?
I was the king and I as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You were the king and I?
I was the king. Yeah, I was act to have my life. I got into comedy a couple years ago, but yeah, I was a heavy. I was also Macbeth. So I was a big.
Were you?
It's that
I was the strong roles. What's up?
Is it?
Yeah, in the theater.
Back, but I'm like, ugh.
You can't say it upstairs. You can't have a black cat.
Yeah.
What about were you ever in Othello?
No, I know an audition. I know, right? I should be in. I know a monologue from Othello, but no.
I was gonna go out for this for Othello in Boca Raton, Florida.
Yeah.
But there were no black people. There were only Jewish people there.
That's
and I
funny.
walked out of the audition because I was like, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah. It's a great play.
The Schwarza, that guy? What are we doing?
Yeah. Iago's characters. It's a great play. But yeah, if I could play Othello, man, I'll jump all over that. But I'm not gonna. Somebody have to ask me. I ain't fucking.
Do you have a favorite reboot movie?
I was thinking of the song "Killing Me Softly."
Oh man.
The Fugees.
Roberta Flack.
Remake of that.
Yeah. I know this isn't a reboot, but I'm excited about Incredibles 2.
Oh yeah,
I'm really excited about that. And
well, technically, The Incredibles is kind of a remake of Watchmen.
Oh, really?
It follows the same storyline and plot, where it's like superheroes are outlawed. Then the villain creates a giant enemy so that everybody has to come together.
Yeah.
But who Incredibles the Incredibles?
Yeah.
That's right. It's a good point. It's a great point. I got so much gas right now.
Oh.
Have you ever been in a karaoke bar where a girl thinks she's about to sing the Fugees version of "Killing Me Softly," but then
It's a Roberta Flack version?
Well, then like
Holy
she thinks it is,
shit.
and then she's like, I actually asked for the Fugees version.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, just wait for a second, because there's that beat drop.
Yeah. Bow, bow, bow,
Yeah.
bow.
Watch time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking great. I love that song. I had a movie in my head. I think they should reboot The Sandlot.
Oh.
Really?
I vaguely remember The Sandlot, but I remember loving it so much, and I've seen it several times. And I just remember that dog chasing everybody, and then James Earl Jones at the end, like, I ain't that bad anyway. I just seem scary, but I'm very warm.
It's weird because he did an impression of James Earl Jones, but it sounded like Morgan Freeman.
I have a dog here.
Yeah, right?
Holy shit.
Would it still be set in the 60s, or do you think the reboot would be?
Did you just say Andy Dufresne?
What'd you say? What?
Did you say Andy Dufresne?
Andy, is that what he says, James Earl Jones?
No, Morgan Freeman. He says Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, would you reboot The Sandlot to take place in modern day, or would you?
No. Is that where it took place in the 60s?
Yeah.
No, it's gotta have that 60s feel, man. It has a certain feel, like the sand. I just remember the sand.
So
much sand. Sand in the lot, and the baseball, and the kids just talking shit. It was great.
Didn't Keanu Reeves do like a hardball, right? Did he do it? Was like a
That wasn't bad. Yeah, Hardball wasn't bad. I remember that movie. You didn't like it? Oh,
Yeah.
Bad News Bears wasn't bad either.
But what about like Remember the Titans was like a football Sandlot with more adults.
Yeah.
That
Did they
was
say the N-word in that movie? The
that-
N-word. Nigga. Did they say nigga in that movie?
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
Okay.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, like one of the mean ones.
One of the bad guys.
Disney let that slide. Well, I guess. Wait, Luke Cage isn't. That's not Disney yet. I heard all the Marvel is going to Disney or something.
No, it is. Yeah, Luke Cage is Disney.
Oh, it is Disney?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, ABC's, yeah. So, I don't know. Everything's Disney. The bodega down the street is Disney. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Vice.
They started selling Dole Whips and Mickey Mouse ice cream.
Get like a hero roll looking like Mickey Mouse's head. Fucking, it's crazy.
Man, this chopped cheese is the shape of Donald Duck.
And it's $14.
Yeah, right?
This room feels so like empty and naked.
Yeah.
It's just no chairs, nobody's in the middle.
So what you're saying is we should reboot this room.
We should reboot this room. Actually.
I think this room got rebooted, but it was just a shitty reboot.
Yeah.
And then somebody broke the benches.
I feel like we're in like comedy limbo or something. It's just like, this is our purgatory.
It's like if Moses came here and did a set. It's just like separated.
I killed so hard they separated. Is that how Moses talked? I killed so hard. He talked like Martin Luther King.
I had a dream, all the children got killed.
Yeah. He won't let me into the fucking promised land on some bullshit. I hit the stone. My bad, God. Joshua's taking my place.
Ernest, do you have anything to promote Instagram, Twitter?
Shit. I had a show last night, motherfuckers. But
let me go hop in my time machine.
Get your time machines.
Let me hit 88 miles per hour and I'll be there.
There you go. I'm Ernest James Green on Facebook, Black Bauer on Instagram, and Black Bauer 23 on Twitter. Bauer is spelled B-A-U-E-R, like Jack Bauer on 24, because I'm a black Jack. No, okay. All right. Yeah. So that's it. Hopefully something.
Hell yeah, Ernest James Green, everybody! And now come to say, put your hands together, wait for this guy all night, Tyler Richardson! With the camel skin coat?
Well, we try to keep it camel when the weather gets right. How are you both?
I'm doing good.
I like to hear that. Let's get into it.
Yeah, Reboots, remixes. What do you got?
Well, if we're talking about reboots, my favorite reboot of all time is my favorite horror movie, which is the latest Evil Dead.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how I like my horror, very in your face. Like normally the camera would cut away if I'm like getting ready to bash someone's face in with a hammer, but the camera just stays on it and you're like, oh shit, oh! I love that.
That's my favorite scene from the original Evil Dead, when like she's like reading the cards and then like right before she becomes like possessed, and she's like ace of spades, queen of and she's like off, and then like she's like reading them, and then she stabs that person in the ankle with a pencil.
I didn't know you were a big Evil Dead fan.
I love Evil Dead. I love Bruce Campbell and all that.
But you're gonna hate me for this, even though I did enjoy Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw it. I don't like Sam Raimi's take on horror.
Yeah, it's really wacky.
Yeah.
He's a wacky guy.
A lot of people think it's funny. I didn't like Evil Dead 1, 2,
Army of Darkness?
Army of Darkness. I didn't like Drag Me to Hell, but I've seen it a lot. Because I feel like a lot of people like it, so maybe I just need to give it one more chance. And I felt that way like 8 times. What else? Remixes?
Remix? Do you have a favorite songs that been remade?
Okay, so a remix that I really like is Kanye West Power. The remix. So few people have heard that one. Yeah, he switched it up like, I got the power. Yeah, people didn't even remember that time period.
Wait, is that the not one man should have all that power? Is that
Yeah. And he starts off like that, and he's got Jay-Z come in on that beat.
Because it's a whole.
And yeah, then more trash gets talked, and all of a sudden, I got the power!
Let's take the beat of false.
And he just goes bananas all over.
Yes.
that's a good song.
Great. That's the Kanye that I miss.
What's your favorite Kanye song? Is it that one?
No. My favorite Kanye song
I like the one where he's in
be-
Paris.
Oh.
I can't say the title, but that
Well,
one.
I appreciate you not doing that. Yeah, I
I'm not
hate to hear
trans, I
people,
can't.
and I don't know. Yeah, like I don't like to see it dropped in front of me if
No.
you're not black.
No.
And I know a lot of Hispanic people feel like they can get away with it, and that's something. But like outside of that, I'm very like anti, and sometimes people just give it to me a whole lot, and it just wears on me because like. Rarely ever will I like say something to somebody like, hey man, you're giving me a lot of them. But I feel like I wear that on my eyes.
Can I ask you, Tyler? If you thought there was an artist out there that could sample or cover Kanye, who do you think it would be that would do a good job?
Travis Scott.
Oh, yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
But
wait, who's Travis Scott?
Travis Scott is like a younger dude. Kanye has basically been stealing his sound since Yeezus. And I don't like that. Like, I wish Kanye had never met him and he would just continue to be like my dark twisted fantasy. We change, but the evolution of that, instead, he's just totally latched on to this young dude who has the attention of a lot of people. And you heard Yeezus.
It's great.
Lies. Sarah, do you like Yeezus?
I mean, it's fine, but also at the same time, you should also listen to Travis Scott and like understand like where the influences are coming from and why Kanye pulls what he pulls from where he does.
I'd like to start with she said it's fine.
Yeah, there it is.
It's fine. Nothing fine is good.
Wow, that's deep, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
You ask her how was the sex, she says it's fine. You're fucked.
I don't necessarily think that's true.
How's the cancer progressing?
It's fine.
Is there a time in your life where you personally had to reinvent yourself or remake yourself?
Oh yeah, like before The Secret, The Law of Attraction, I was a totally different dude. I think I was a lot angrier and whatnot. And afterward, I didn't believe in that whole thing because I'm not religious or following anything like that. But what they taught me was that I could focus on something happy, and anytime that something bothered me, just be there. And that came eventually, but once it got there, it was effortless, and I have been much happier ever since.
The law of attraction just focuses on the positive type thing?
Kind of, because it's like if you think you're going to be late to work, you're probably going to be late. Now, that's not the case in the opposite in every scenario, but I just tend to think that, like, if you don't focus on that bad shit, because most of the stuff that you're worried about, you can't change. If you don't focus on that, then maybe it will go the right way.
Where your attention is, that's where your intention is.
Right. It's like those people who look at the vision boards. And I don't believe in the vision board, but they visualize it every day on their way out the door, and then eventually a lot of them materialize that.
Nice.
Thank you.
Tyler, do you have any upcoming shows? Anything you want to promote? Twitter, Instagram?
Oh yeah. If you're in Brooklyn, please, on the 15th, come to Our Wicked Lady. We're doing the show Words. Great lineup. And then if you're in Bushwick, also in Brooklyn, come to Gotham City Lounge on the 18th.
Hell yeah.
And another wonderful lineup, plus Marvel vs. Capcom and pool.
Nice. Tyler Richardson, everybody. And now come on stage, please put your hands together for John Smith. Yes.
Hello, hi.
Fox the Devil.
How's it going?
It's like Reboots, Remixes. What you got?
So I've been like racking my brain this entire time. I'm not a huge I'm not super fond of remakes because a lot of times I think they're not as good. I think they pick especially lately they've been picking things that were like did well in the time that they were and are considered very classic. Like I don't like if you're gonna do something different with it, like make it an all women's Ghostbusters, fine with that. You know, that's cool. They're doing something a little bit different.
You don't just have to say that because I'm here.
Listen, I'm taking a very brave stance and saying I like women.
You're very
They're nice. They're remaking Heathers right now as a TV show, and like the problem with Heathers isn't that it didn't have cell phones. Like it's not they're also like kind of doing it first off, like Heathers has a bite to it that it won't have now because it just can't. In the era of school shootings, Heathers doesn't exist as a movie.
It's true. It's 100% true.
And they're also trying to make it like they're trying to market it to like Tumblr teens basically. So they're trying to have like this magic diverse cast. Not that having a diverse cast is magic, but there's just like it's a very hyper realistic cast. And then the people that they were marketing to were like, so now you basically made it a show about killing minorities because all of the Heathers are minorities. And you're just like, okay, yeah. But
it's like they're backfired. The incentives backfired.
Yeah, and so I think that like the really good remakes pick shit that was not good or had like a good concept but not the like ability to like pull it off in a good way.
Like what?
So I'm gonna list 2 movies that I can't actually talk about because I haven't seen them, but I just know they're good. John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh yeah, great.
The Fly.
Oh great, yeah, absolutely.
And here's one I can actually talk about. Actually pulled from the same kind of era of movies. Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. I'm so glad you brought that up.
Yeah, I love Little Shop of Horrors, and I've seen the play. I have the original Blu-ray with the original like Frank Oz ending. Do you know that ending?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bummer.
Tell it for the listeners.
If you have never seen the original ending of Little Shop of Horrors, the plants win. Everybody dies. There's a final song called "Don't Feed the Plants," in which giant space plants destroy the world. But like Audrey gets eaten, and then Seymour tries to like run into Audrey too to save her and gets eaten himself.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking great movie. I love that movie. It has great songs, and that's the other thing. They made it a musical.
Yeah.
Apparently, they also did remake Heathers into a musical, and that's very popular. But it also like stays pretty faithful to the original.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never listened to that soundtrack because I don't know.
Did you ever see the original Little Shop of Horrors with like Jack?
It's public domain. Do you know it's public domain?
Oh really?
Yeah, the regular Little Shop of Horrors. Anybody can just grab at it.
Well, let's just run it right now.
Yeah. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, project it.
That's gonna be like our theme song from now on. It's just the dialogue from Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. You're gonna be Audrey, right?
Please.
You're gonna be Audrey, right?
Yeah.
But not from the 80s version because that's copyright protected. It just has to be the original one.
Yes.
So you'll be like, I'm a plant and I will eat your blood.
Yeah. Everybody has to talk in that like 1950s movie voice. Yeah. What's the matter here? Like that kind of...
Is there a movie you would want to get remade?
Okay. I feel like this audience isn't going to understand why, but I want to remake the Gem movie that came out a couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
I have a strong emotional connection to Gem the series. My sister and I, my sister is a bit older than me, and that's how I knew Gem when I was younger. And then when she went to college, she ordered she found bootleg VHSs of it on eBay, and then she would come home and we would just hang out with her and we would watch all these old tapes, and we just became this we started to love it to the point of when I got into college, my friends and I would go over there and we'd start drink to it and stuff. We have a lot of thoughts about Gem.
Yes.
And there was a day like where I sat down with like 2 other people and we just figured out what we would do in a Gem movie. And there'd be time travel involved.
Yeah.
Because if you've never watched Gem the series, shit gets real bonkers. And by the end, they're traveling to Shangri-La to find a new sound. It's a weird cartoon. It's great.
I love this idea.
Yeah, thank you.
So I love
Yeah, so time travel. I didn't know about this, but apparently at the end of the last or the Gem movie, Kesha shows up as one of the members of the Misfits as shit. I can't remember her name. I can only remember Stormer. Doesn't matter. Pizzazz. She shows up as Pizzazz, and honestly, I will keep Kesha as Pizzazz because Kesha's fine. That's great. Fucking.
And one of those Z's is actually just a money sign.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, but like you just have them time travel out of the 80s. It's like a fish out of water thing. Because Gem disappeared, like music fell apart, and the music industry is now what it is now.
I think
as in like there's no money in it anymore.
I think you just described the plot of Bill and Ted.
Yes, yes. Well, fuck yeah.
Bill and Ted crossover with Jam.
Yes, absolutely. More Keanu Reeves and everything. I honestly, every now and then, Keanu Reeves and other guy from Bill and Ted, whose name I can never. Station. They threatened to make Bill and Ted 3. They threatened to make Bill and Ted 3, and I want that to happen so badly because they just want to do it that like they never fulfilled the prophecy and they're just like exactly as old as they are now and just losers still. And I really want that to exist.
Who would be George Carlin?
They already said they would just not. They would.
Yeah, he's just out of it.
They because somebody said like, oh, would you try to recast George Carlin's role? They're like, fuck no.
Yeah, you can't.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But nothing's better than like. I love the second Bill and Ted movie.
Yeah.
It is next level bonkers.
Deacon stole your Reese's biscuit.
Yeah. But like I just wanted like whoever made Station Up.
Yeah.
I want to meet that person and just be like, what were you doing? The answer is cocaine.
Yeah.
But there like it's just like there are 4 different robot Bill and Teds in that movie.
Yeah.
That's great. Sorry, there's no joke to that. I just like that movie. I just am very fond of that movie.
All right, we got I think we're all set. Is there anything you want to promote? Upcoming shows, Instagram, Twitter?
I'm an artist. You can see my stuff online. You can message me about commissions at Vox the Devil. VOX the Devil.
Yes. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Greg Way. He loves butts. Great. Talking about reboots, remixes, remakes. What you got?
What do you mean?
You haven't been paying attention.
You're kind of a reboot of Mike, right? You're not Mike.
No, I
But
said
you are wearing his sweater.
I would always wear his sweater. I would wear his beard if I could grow it.
Yeah?
Wouldn't it be great if Mike shaved his beard and he just looked like you?
That would be good. I don't like reboots. They're bad. Always. Like, if you can't be inventive enough to create a new thing that's pretty, like, be Lion King, right? Don't do Hamlet 2. Hamlet 2 was good. Did y'all see Hamlet 2?
I'd actually like to say that Lion King was kind of a rip-off of Kimba, the White Lion.
Yeah.
Which is a Swedish cartoon.
Sure, but it's all a rip-off of Shakespeare, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I like the Cry Me a River remix. With 50 Cent. It's good. It's very good.
What do you think is the most egregious reboot?
All of them.
Oh.
No, I don't know. I don't have one in particular. I don't see a reboot unless I hear that it's good, right? Like, all the Spider-Man ones were dog shit, I guess. They were bad. Homecoming was good.
Yes.
Fuck. This whole argument's falling apart. Homecoming was good. Was that not a reboot? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's a reboot. Actually, Amazing Spider-Man was really good too.
Civil War was dog shit though. No, Amazing Spider-Man was way dog shit. It was terrible.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 was dog shit.
Also dog shit. There's dog shit. There's enough dog shit.
Spider-Man, the
for all
90s
of them.
cartoon, was the best one.
It was very good.
I'll say this: I've seen a dog eat dog shit, and then it shit out that dog shit. That was dog shit. That was a dog shit reboot. Pay attention! It's late in the mic, but we all know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Which dog? I'm upset.
What's your favorite cover song?
Favorite cover? Probably Nirvana doing Lead Belly. Where'd you sleep last night? But Lead Belly's better still. Midnight Special. Have y'all heard fucking John Fogerty do Midnight Special?
Yes.
Bullshit. Terrible. It's so bad. I mean, just next to Lead Belly, why would you... Lead Belly did it right. There's no reason to do it again. Just listen to Lead Belly again.
You know what's a good remake of a song is "I Will Always Love You" from Whitney Houston.
Oh,
That's
go
a
Dolly
remake.
Parton,
That's nice.
man.
Bon Iver does a nice. I Can't Make You Love Me. That's.
Oh, it's very
pretty.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
So that's a good one, though, right?
Yeah.
That's a,
Yeah. I'm not dogmatic, but everyone's wrong except me.
There's a word they're going to reboot The Matrix. Are you excited about that?
Sure. Matrix is good. I just feel like if they did it right, why do it again? I still watch The Matrix. Do I need another Matrix?
But did you watch the other two in the franchise?
Yeah, I still watch them all three.
So they did those two right.
They did them fine.
It's a callback. That's great. He was paying attention.
Oh yeah, that fine thing too. Y'all are so wrong. You can say fine can be good. That's a fine ass.
Yeah.
That's a fine ass man, woman.
Jesus was great.
Yeezus is fucking great. God damn, you don't like Yeezus? Plus, all right, if he stole from Travis Scott for Yeezus, that's not what Kanye's still doing. Life of Pablo sounds nothing like Yeezus. So all this Kanye hatred is remake bullshit that I hate, and I'm just mad at everyone.
How do you feel about Taylor Swift?
I don't have a particular problem with Taylor Swift. I think it is disturbing that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy wasn't nominated for the Grammy, and Taylor Swift won the Grammy on her first album. That's upsetting in a core way. I'm gonna hurt someone right now.
Well, I'll do it again.
It's me. I'm sorry, not you. It'll be Tyler.
Greg, you have anything you want to promote? Upcoming shows, Instagram, Twitter? What do you got?
Nah.
Nice. Greg, right, everybody! Hell yeah! We only have 2 heroes left. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, put your hands together for Eric Heredia!
What's going on, guys? I'm kind of on the Greg Waite tip. I'm not too fond of many remakes. Oh, can I remind you guys, we do not speak of Will Smith here at the Creek. All right, just a friendly reminder. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, I'm not too fond of remakes.
For those of you listening
never
at
have.
home, we have spoken about him many times.
I know.
We'll go back and edit that out.
You had to reboot Will Smith.
He's still alive. And he's still kicking like a motherfucker. Will Smith will reboot Will Smith at some point. And he's been trying so hard for like a while. I feel so sad.
Did you see Bright?
Yeah.
Nah, I saw the commercials for it, like in between whatever I was watching on YouTube.
I don't know if it's because everybody said it was terrible, but I watched it and it was pretty good.
No, it's bad. It's very bad.
It looked on.
That's a Florida opinion.
Yeah, no, it was very like niche market. I think they just run like too many reboots just run too close together generationally. So it's hard for me to argue with my daughter about like how dope my Ninja Turtles was when her Ninja Turtles just visually look so much doper than my Ninja Turtles.
I love that.
It's got no substance whatsoever, but like my Ninja Turtles look like they playing like Chubby Bunny with pizza, and I can't fight that. They got really sharp edges nowadays, and they do really intricate shit. I can't argue with that.
Hell yeah.
It's a lost cause. I just don't like that aspect of it. We need to put gaps in this.
They rebooted the Ninja Turtles in like early 2000s, and that TV show was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really good.
I just feel like I'm losing my childhood because, like, Star Wars, prime example. 4, 5, 6, for the time, fucking visually amazing. Even. You can't knock that. They put out this new whack shit. Well, not new anymore. But, like, they put out this new whack shit. And I can't look at my used to be dope stuff like with the same eyes. And then yours is so fluffy that I can't appreciate any of it to some extent. And that's where I feel you're tearing down walls with this shit.
I don't know. You accept it as 4, 5, 6, where you could seriously like take it like balls to the wall.
Just go
and be
1,
like,
2,
those are
3.
1, 2, and 3.
Word. Yeah, but I'm not invested enough. I'm just not. I'm a very visual individual. I got 4 eyes for a reason. And I just lost it.
The way I give a pass to that, like you were just talking about, like 1, 2, and 3, the prequels, is that they all look like shiny and fancy. Is because 4, 5, 6 is after the Empire. Is after the.
I get it, but like even in that arc where like it gets technically shittier, whatever, it's still visually whack compared to like what they put out. CGI shit is ridiculous.
I do understand because like I'm a big Indiana Jones guy.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, the first 3 look about the same, but as soon as we jump into Kingdom of
It just gets weird. It's hard to digest.
The color scheme is off. There's more CGI, whereas before there was no CGI. There's that weirdness to it.
Yeah, I just want like original content is always amazing. Like Millenniums, right? I heard that shit's like on Univision and like all that other shit like Telemundo, right? HBO, you on HBO too?
Yeah, we're on it.
Yeah, like it's fucking amazing. Original content, just put it out. Let's get this world popping.
They're all like jokes and swingers. But
Yeah.
Because Mike Gill told me in confidence once, right? This is how much he prides himself at TBS on original content.
Alright, go ahead and tell everybody this in a podcast.
Yeah, put that on the internet.
Like in the world of TBS, right? It's how much greatness that they wish to promote when it comes to original content.
Some Atlanta
He
shit
once held a little kid by his ankle outside of a private TBS plane because the little kid even suggested bringing back Animaniacs. That's fucking pride, dude.
They actually are bringing back Animaniacs.
I know, man. Oh my god. But how?
Are you insinuating that Mike Guild is like a TBS version of like Suge Knight?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make it right.
Surprise.
Yeah, like I'm disappointed in that. Like, how are you gonna bring Hello Nurse? Like, it's one of those weird, like, you're trying to fit it. Like, that only existed back
You
then.
just have to make sure she's. You just have to make sure
It
she's
is,
hello
but like,
back.
times are different. Times are different.
That's one of those things where like they could reboot. Could they reboot like Animal House?
No.
Yes, they could.
That's just like date rape the movie.
Yeah, no. It's gonna be a completely different movie. It's gonna be a completely different movie.
Old school.
And that's what, unfortunately, I don't like about it.
Neighbors is the one with Zac Efron.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately what I don't like.
Neighbors 2.
Sorority Wars.
House Bunny.
House Bunny.
Pitch Perfect, even? Is
There's
like
a bunch. That's the thing. It's like it's so 50-50. I just think that if we generationally, if we spread it out a little bit more, we wouldn't be pressed on just trying to like one up the last shit. Because we always get do-overs on like remakes. We can just try again all the time.
Eric, is there a time you've had to reinvent yourself?
I'm still trying to find myself. So like once I find like the X on the map, then I'll change some shit.
Nice.
Right?
All right, Eric David, do you want to promote upcoming shows?
Yeah, catch Not Me out on Millenniums. It's on HBO and Showtime and all that dope shit. Amazon, definitely. Go check it out on Amazon on the web. And let's keep putting it out there, guys.
Everybody. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our final hero, if he's here, he might not be here. I don't think I recognize this person. Put your hands together for Omar Hamai. No. Well, then, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We got through the whole night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fun time. time. Sarah, did you have a good time?
Yeah, this has been great. Thank you so much, Will.
Sarah, do you have anything you want to promote? Upcoming shows, Instagram, Twitter. What you got?
Just follow me on Twitter, please, please, please. It's at Sarah Comedy, but with a K. So Sarah Comedy.
Gotcha. I'm Matt William A. Watkins. Hit us up on at Unsung Heroes. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, as well as Podbean and iTunes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for go home. Have a good night. See you later. This is where Mike puts in some music.